All right. Hello, guys. Happy Tuesday morning. I hope you guys are having an awesome week. Last week, I had zero cell service and I was in the hospital with my best friend in Houston, Texas. She had just delivered a baby. I flew in red eye and was running on like 40 hours of no sleep. So just worked out that last week there was no Zoom. But this week, I just really wanted to touch on something that I was actually talking about with my corporate coach. I got a new corporate coach. I know you guys hear me refer to him often, which was Matthew Aaron, but now I have a new corporate coach who's actually specifically a senior Ruby California corporate coach. And her name is Michelle, and she's awesome. And we've been kind of touching on some things that Matthew and I never touched on, new perspective, fresh coaching. It's been really awesome. She's just as awesome as he was. And one thing that we were talking about was how I was telling her about how my growth has slowed down as far as numbers were concerned, as far as adding level ones was concerned to my team, but that my PV has been much, much higher than it has been ever when I was adding a lot of level ones every month. And so we were talking about the concept of quality versus quantity. And she was really supportive of it. And we were talking about who needs to be preferred, who needs to be wholesale. And so I've touched on this topic before, not necessarily on a Zoom. I think I've done a Facebook Live like a year ago on this, but I really think it's important to be revisited. And I really loved that I actually got perspective from an actual corporate coach on the topic, because it was so reassuring to me that, maybe adding level ones at a rapid pace in certain phases of your business or at certain times like I am right now, or the people that you come across, it does not trump having high PV when these people need to be customers. Okay, so let me kind of unjumble that. I wrote down some key points right here, and I hope to break this down for you guys. So especially if you're just starting, you're thinking, of course I want to add ambassadors. Like I need to add ambassadors to my team, right? Or maybe you're pushing for gold. Maybe you're pushing for senior gold. We're all in a different season of our business, right? But all of us most likely are shooting for a promotion of some sort, right? Whether you're pushing for your first 3 for silver or you're pushing for ruby, we're pushing for a promotion. And so we want to do what's best for our business. We want to build wisely, or else, if we're being honest, what's the point in building, right? If we're building unwisely, then why are we building? We're building a wall that's going to crumble, right? And so it's so important to add quality over quantity sometimes. And this is what I mean. So what's the difference? All right. So if you're new around here, if all of these terms are jumbled up and super overwhelming and weird in a foreign language, this is Plexus language in so many ways. Let me break it down. Preferred customers, there's 3 ways to buy. Retail is just a waste of money. To me, it's the most expensive. It's a one-time purchase. The only time you should purchase retail is if you're purchasing a trial pack. The main way to buy as a customer is preferred customer. And that gets the customer a discount, and it gets you cash bonuses when they purchase. So it's auto shipments. They can log in, click of a button, cancel, change, stop, add to, take away, whatever they want to their auto shipments. They have full control over them for totally free. So there's no reason that somebody should not be buying as a customer preferred. Like I said, unless it's a trial pack, trial packs are always retail. Now there's wholesale customers. So I'm not going to touch really on business builders, because business builders, meaning the people who are joining us who want to run with a business, that's a no-brainer. Of course they join us as a level 1. Of course they join us as an ambassador. That can go without being said, as long as they're fully aware that ambassadors need to maintain 100 PV. And if they're wanting to work a business, we can have launch parties for them, help them out with getting customers. And if they're serious about their business, they're going to be taking their own products. So if somebody's serious and tells you, hey, I really want to work this business, I really want to make some money, or I want to share these products, don't hesitate in signing them up wholesale, as long as they're buying a welcome pack. Do hesitate if they're like, I just want to pay the $35. I have no interest on taking the products, or I'm only going to take the pink drink. I'm going to share, kind of see where it takes me. No. when you sign up, you do need to sign up with a welcome pack, and you do need to maintain 100 PV every month. And if they are serious about wanting to share and make anything from this, they will be okay with that, I promise, okay? And if they're like, I just want to try the pink drink, which I'm going to go over in a minute, is somebody that needs to be preferred customer, and they can upgrade to ambassador when they have somebody who's ready to order from them, which was me when I joined. So preferred customer, there's no minimum purchase. They can buy a bottle of ProBio 5, or they can buy $300 in products every month. Completely up to them as far as it affecting you as their sponsor and your paychecks, okay? You're going to get credit whether they just buy the one bottle of ProBio 5, whether they buy 99 PV, 25 PV, 500 PV. You are going to get the credit on any given month, and you're going to get the cash bonuses that goes with that product that they purchased. So preferred customers are a beautiful, beautiful thing. And for as the customer, the benefit from it is that they still get a discount and that there is no minimum. Well, wholesale is an even more beautiful thing in so many ways, as long as you are committed to taking over 100 PV. So a triplex, or the general rule of thumb is the pink drink plus 2 other products, is what you want for a wholesale customer, somebody who is not sharing the products, is not interested on working any sort of business, at least not yet, and just wants the best price for their situation. It's somebody who is taking Slim with 2 other products. Most people, this is the triplex combo. That always equates to over 100 PV. And so they are not penalized as an ambassador. Which is the same thing as a wholesale customer. Corporate doesn't penalize them if they don't hit 100 PV. Okay, that is a beautiful thing about our business. They're not here to rob people of their money. But like I said, it's coming back to us building wisely, right? And so when we have ambassadors on our team, even if they order, I've seen this, you guys, 99.95 PV. Okay. That's a real thing. Even if it's 99.95 PV, 99.99 PV, which I don't think is a thing, but even that, anything shy of 100, 0 credit for as their sponsor. We don't get any credit for the products that they purchase. We don't get any credit for them being on our team. Nothing. Zip. They don't get a paycheck. We don't get a paycheck. So that to me is a lose-lose situation. This is where it's so important when we're striving after promotions, that when we have somebody, hey Carly, go outside with daddy. Go outside with daddy. Please. Okay. So it's just really important to build wisely. She is a hot mess. She's playing outside in the dirt. To build wisely. So no, corporate does not punish them, but it's important as our sponsor to build wisely if we're serious about having a business, right? So that's where we're talking about quality versus quantity. Can you take her outside, please? Go outside with daddy, honey. Yes, go play. Quality versus quantity. So what do we want? All right. First and foremost, I know that all of us are here for 2 reasons. And for most people, consider, depending on our colored personality, one's going to outweigh the other. We're either here mostly to help people, or we're here to make some money, right? And thankfully, even if you're just here to make money, you're helping people. And even if you're just here to help people, you're going to make money. So they go both hand in hand. But, our motive is one or the other. And it's important to know when we have a preferred customer or a wholesale customer, which is helping who? Who are we helping, and how are we helping ourselves with reaching our goals? If our main goal is to help people, we can do that with either way of them buying. And if our main goal is to make a paycheck, we can do that with either way of them buying, right? Except if they are wrongly placed as wholesale or unwisely placed as wholesale, we don't get a paycheck, which I know it takes a lot of work to get somebody on board usually for them to buy from us. And I know the last thing we want is for all of those efforts and then no commission at all, right? That's not good at all when we have goals in this business, excuse me. So how does it help people? Well, both ways gets them a discount. So if you're just here to help people and you're thinking, I need to get them a discount. I need to get them a good price. Like I want my Aunt Jane to get slim at a really good price. Okay, well, you guys, our company is awesome because what they did was, for this very reason, for people who are not going to be maintaining over 100, they set up preferred customers to not only get a discount the first 3 months that they order, starting on their 4th consecutive order, they're actually getting just as big of a discount as wholesale pricing. So yes, they're getting a 10% higher their first 3 months, but anybody who loves these products is going to stay on them. And starting on your 4th auto shipment, you're getting just as good of a percentage off. In fact, I've done the math before and they get slim cheaper than we do on their 4th consecutive order. It's amazing. It's for this very reason that we don't have to feel like we have to sign up wholesale ambassadors who aren't going to be hitting that 100 in order to be getting them the best price. We have an alternative through corporate, and that is preferred customer. They can still get an amazing discount. You're still helping them out, and they're going to get the best prices possible, especially starting on their 4th month. Okay. And then how does this help us? So how does it help the people? My notes are super choppy. And then how does it help us promote? Well, the only thing that helps us promote in this business is ambassadors with 100 PV, period. Okay. So as an ambassador, what's going to help us is the 100 PV. So like I said, I'm feeling like a broken record. I'm kind of all over the place, but with whether it is preferred, it's still going to benefit you. Whether they are wholesale, it's only going to benefit you if they were over 100. Okay. It benefits the customer either way. They are going to either get a discount as a preferred customer or they're going to get a discount as a wholesale customer. It's win-win for them. The larger combos, I do want to back up. The larger combos, you do get a larger discount as a wholesale customer. So if they are ordering over 100 PV and they only want a discount, it is still smarter for them to be wholesale. All of the products as a wholesale customer have different, it's not a flat rate of percentage off. It's not a flat, you get 30% off of retail. If you actually go through and do the math on each product, they're all different. But I use Slim as an example of like Slim and these smaller individual products. They do get an even better discount than wholesale when they're on that 4th month of preferred. So it's set up perfectly for those who aren't going to be ordering 100 PV. But for those who are going to be ordering over 100 PV, it is smarter for them to be a wholesale customer. All right. I hope that didn't confuse you guys. So who to place where, right? Okay, that's cool. So there's some people that need to be wholesale and there's some people who need to be preferred, but how the heck do I know who to place where? Like I'm confused. This person wants the best price. What do I do? So let's make it clear. If somebody wants the business and they're committed to or they are committed to products and they understand they are not a quick fix, which everybody should understand. And they're committed to over 100 PV. So let's just use triplex combo as an example, okay? Anybody who A, is telling you they want to make money and is ready to jump in with a welcome pack, sign them up as an ambassador. 2, and sets up a convenience order. They understand that as an ambassador, part of being an ambassador is taking your own products consistently and sharing their own results, okay? And so number 2 is those who are committed to trying the triplex. They're excited. You've talked about what the triplex does in their body. They understand that it's not a quick fix at all. They know that it's going to take a minimum of 60 days to start feeling like their old selves again. Those people are good candidates to sign up for wholesale because they understand that they need to be committed to this, that they need that over 100 PV every month to see like real results and what they're looking for from these products. Okay. Now, if you have somebody who's a little weary, they're a little sticker shocked, they talk about maybe like the product, oh my God, those are really expensive, or they don't want to share. They've made it clear, I'm not sharing with anybody. Okay. So don't count me in for any sort of like business thing. I don't know. I think I'm just going to try the products out, but no promises. Cause you know, like I've been here, done this, and this kind of stuff just doesn't usually work for me. Those people need to be preferred customers. 1,000% need to be preferred customers. All right. And then the third option is, well, when somebody joins and or when somebody signs up as a customer, they're not forever a customer if they don't want to be. They can be, but they can upgrade to being an ambassador. And so if there's people who really just want to kind of get a feel for it and they say like, I think I'll start sharing them, but I really need to like get my own results first and still a little bit iffy. So yeah, I think I could work the business one day, but I really need to try the products first, which was like me. That's the perfect person to start off as a preferred customer. And then once they're in love with their products, like the first month, stay very closely in contact with them, how they're feeling, and then talk to them through about like, awesome, let's get you signed up so you can start getting the products at the same price that I do. And then also for those people who, even if they don't want to start sharing the products, those people who just started, like I have a customer who just started this month, and she was really weary, but she was like, whatever, you know, I'm sick of feeling like an 80-year-old man, basically. Like I'm in my 20s. I shouldn't feel like this. I want to try the products. And by the first couple of days in, she's like, oh my God, like you guys weren't kidding about these products. And so she's already in love. So as the month starts to wrap up, I'm absolutely going to be talking to her about, hey, let's get you to pay the $34.95 and just start getting the products for the same price that I do. Use it as a Costco membership. So those people who you know are committed to that triplex or committed to that Slim Accelerator and block, or, you know, whatever combo that they're committed to, once they're in love with it as a customer, that is when to approach them about upgrading to ambassador. They don't have to share the business. Just compare it to a Costco membership. I always use the phrase of getting the products the same price that I get them for, since you're already in love. And I always say, I mean, you need to maintain 100 as an ambassador, but you're already doing that as a customer. So you might as well get them for even cheaper. And people jump on board 9 times out of 10. So that's how I switch people over to upgrading. So the perks of having wholesale ambassadors, there's perks to having high PV, and there's perks to having high points, right? So wholesale ambassadors are what are going to drive us to promotions. You know, there's about 680 people, or maybe even 700 people at this point after this month on my team-wide. And I would say of those people, about 300 people are ordering every month. And of those 300 people, about 275 of them are wholesale ambassadors. And 25 of you guys are actually working your businesses. That's about what it equates to. Wholesale ambassadors are the livelihood of our business. Wholesale ambassadors are the reason that Emily Roberts at Diamond, they're the reason that I'm sitting at Senior Ruby climbing to Emerald. It's the reason we're here. So they're a beautiful thing, as long as they're maintaining over 100. So the way that it works is with somebody joined in and it's not muted. There we go. The way that it works, the way that our promotions work is that we need points in order to promote. Other than silver, your very first promotion is silver. That silver promotion is the only month that welcome packs count towards. After silver, it is 100 plus PV outside of welcome packs. It's those personal convenience orders that are going out every month that add up to points. On your first 3 levels, they're worth 5 points. On level 4, they're worth 4 points. 5, they're worth 3 points. But right now, I'm just going to say everybody's worth 5 points a piece, because let's assume you're building on your first 3 levels, all right? This is all in our comp plan. I'm not going to overwhelm you with that. But my point is that promotions are an addition of a bunch of points. You need a certain amount of points for each promotion. How do we get those points? 100 PV ambassadors underneath us, all right? Then the perks, so that's the perks of having wholesale ambassadors. We need wholesale ambassadors. They are a beautiful thing. We absolutely need them, okay? And then the perks of preferred customers, we need those too. They're great for our business. There are plenty of people who are not committed to over 100 PV every month. And we get cash bonuses, we get commission, And aiming for that 500 PV every month is such a beautiful thing for your paycheck. It jumps our paycheck up so high compared to under the 500 PV. So do not discredit preferred customers. Do not rule them out. Both are great for our paycheck. Both are great for our business. It's really just a matter of as long as they're maintaining over 100 to put them wholesale. But there are a lot of people who don't do that. We have so many ambassadors on our team who maintain between 60 and 90 PV every single month. And as your sponsor, you're getting absolutely no credit for them at all. Whereas if they were a preferred customer, they would be getting just as good of a discount. You'd be getting cash bonuses and you'd be getting commission for them. So if you do have ambassadors who have consistently just been ordering under 100 PV for a period of time, I do encourage you to talk to them about becoming a preferred customer. They can go back from being an ambassador to a preferred customer. The easiest way is going to be them using a different email, maybe a spouse's email, basically just signing up as a new customer. But explain to them that after their 4th shipment, they're going to be getting even cheaper than wholesale as a preferred customer. So it's really important to know. So you won't always know 100% for sure. If this person's actually committed, we're not psychic. Maybe somebody's going to tell us that like, yeah, girl, I'm all in. And then they don't set a convenience order. They go MIA and they don't order, or, whatever the situation is, we don't know exactly if people are going to fully commit, but my best advice on all of this is really just use your best judgment. Really just use your best judgment. On who you think should be preferred. If somebody even seems iffy, I just strongly suggest putting them as preferred and they can upgrade the following month. I signed up as preferred under Emily, and within a week I upgraded to ambassador because I had my cousin wanting to order from me. So just really use your best judgment, because the last thing you want is somebody ordering that 99 PV every month and you getting absolutely no credit for it at all. It's quite devastating on your business, and it's the last thing that I want for you guys. You're going to feel like you're in a hamster wheel. You're going to feel like, wow, I'm going nowhere in this. Look at, I have all these people and I'm still not gold. It's the last thing that I want for you guys. So building wisely is so key. You can always persuade the conversation. This is going to be my final point, is persuading the conversation is actually a lot easier than it seems. I either really really get people pumped up about preferred, or I get them really pumped up about wholesale. It really just comes down to you and your conversation. I either tell people like, yeah, girl, if they're really weary, because you'll have people who are really weary, but they'll be like, but I want to get the wholesale pricing. So I do want to join your team, but I don't really know if it's going to be for me. So don't count me totally in, but I want to join your team. It's those people that what I always tell them is, girl, you don't want to do that. But then if you're not sure, because wholesale ambassadors have to maintain 100 PV, and the last thing I want you to do is get stuck as an ambassador needing to maintain 100 PV. So let's just start you off as preferred, because you'll still get an awesome discount, trust me. And then if you're in love, then let's upgrade you then to wholesale, because I don't want you to have to worry about some sort of minimum that you're not committed to or that you don't feel comfortable with. And they always appreciate it. Okay. And then there's some people who are like, yeah, I'm all in. I want to try Triplex plus X Factor plus Mega X plus Accelerator. And my husband wants to try the pink drink too. It's those people then who I'm like, girl, you have got to pay the $35 and we'll use it as a Costco membership. Don't worry about pressure of working a business or anything. Let's get you the price that I'm getting. And they always appreciate it. So really persuade that conversation, use your best judgment, and try to build as wisely as you guys can. I've noticed it's an ongoing trend of frustration lately with some people who have a lot of ambassadors not ordering that 100, and it's just not what I want for you guys. It's so important when they sign up, they set those convenience orders. That's the livelihood of our business. So if you do have new ambassadors who have not set a convenience order, go ahead and walk them through setting that up. Talk about the products not being a quick fix. Talk about consistency, troubleshooting, adding new products to their regimen. But it is the livelihood of our business. So you guys have a good Tuesday. Hope this helped you differentiate, and we will talk soon.